question will be Ira Sokol from Warchant.
Hey, James, congratulations on being named the starter.
Thank you.
Is it this is, I guess, the third time now a different head coach has named you the starting quarterback. How different are the emotions now? Do you feel more like, it's rightfully yours? Did you feel like the starter even before you had been named the starter this time?
Honestly, I just come out and focus on getting better each and every day. That's just the big thing with me, just making sure I come out and grow within the situation daily, every second, every minute, just trying to get better. So I really wasn't focused on it. As long as I came out and put the work in and do what I had to do, execute, I feel like I'll be in a good position.
Hey, James, congrats. Throughout the preseason, Coach Norvell has talked about working with you on emotions, handling it, moving on to the next play, not falling into distress. Can you talk a bit about that process, how he's done that with you, how him and Coach Dillingham have kind of worked with you on improving in that regard?
Honestly, it's just the main thing that Coach Norvell hit on every day is just responding. So I feel like I've got better with just responding, understanding the situation, knowing that every play is its own play. Just taking what happened the first play, just moving on to the next play. Can't control what happened the last play. Got to be ready for the next one. So I just control what I can control, and just produce on every play and try to execute at a high level.
James, you mentioned in the spring about how this coaching staff, they're hard on everybody, and you sort of appreciate that. The shirt you're wearing says work on it. Just how important is it for a quarterback to have a coach that knows how to push the right buttons, and for you and the offensive staff to be on the same page? And do you have that now?
To be honest, it just goes back to what I was saying, just coming to work every day. And those guys are going to push everyone from the coaches to the training staff to the players that's on the field. So I feel like they're doing a great job of pushing us, holding us accountable. But, man, it's just mandatory that you come out and get better each and every day.
Next question will be Perry from Tomahawk Nation.
Hey, James, what do you think has been the biggest example of growth, like either in yourself or in the team, just since spring even started?
Just owning the ball, taking care of the ball. That's the biggest aspect. Everyone's dream, goal, and aspiration is in that one ball. So just taking care of the ball, not just making the simple mistakes, turning the ball over, just having that emphasis on the ball every day.
Hey, James, congratulations. You've obviously been through a lot and all the turmoil around you the last couple of years. Given that, how gratifying was it at the end of all this to be the starter again, even after everything you've been through?
I was happy, but at the same time, I know just got to keep coming out every day, getting better each and every day. That's my main focus. As long as I come out and better myself each and every day, I feel like I'll be better to help my teammates out, help everyone else around me out, and it'll be good for the team.
James, you've talked a lot about your passion for this school, you bleeding garnet and gold and all that. I guess with all you've been through, with so much uncertainty coming into it, I know we talked to you after the Sun Bowl about some of that stuff. Was it something you ever wavered in? Was there ever any consideration exploring elsewhere, or were you always locked in here and knowing that this is where you wanted to be?
Like I said before, I bleed going to the goal when you cut me. So it was never a thought in my mind of leaving or trying to go somewhere else. All I had to do is come put my head down and go to work each and every day, each and every second of the day, and just come be better than I was the day before. And that was just my main focus, and that's going to be my main focus all 2020.
The coaches on the offensive side weren't real happy after the second scrimmage with the way the offense played, but it sounds like they felt like you guys responded well last week. In what ways did you feel like you guys kind of came together offensively over the past week or so?
Just being able to sustain drives and execute when we're a little winded, knowing how to think more, knowing what we're doing, being more sound with our technique and things of that nature. I feel like we got a little sloppy in the second scrimmage, but I feel like we did a good job of cleaning that up last week, and we still got a long way to go. We got to put in a lot more work, and we're going to do that.
Hey, James, now that you've been through a whole preseason camp, how do you feel like this offense fits your skill sets?
I I feel like it's on the coaches. The coaches are doing a good job of putting players in the right position based off their talent and their skills. So the coaches call great calls, and it's on us to go out there and execute them. And we have checks that are implemented in the offense that's there for every play, no matter what play we call. We have automatic check that we go to, and I feel like that's just a great outlet to have to be able to execute plays when we have a certain defense that we don't like.
Last one, I'll go back to Ira for Warchant.
James, you've always expressed confidence in your offensive lines since you've been a quarterback at Florida State. Even if they struggled, you've always tried to build them up. But comparing what you've seen over the last few weeks, what does this offensive line look like, and how has it come together compared to maybe what you've played before in the past?
To be honest, I still see the same guys who come out here, they all come out here and go to work each and every day, put all effort into each and every play, not taking the play off. I see the same guys. I feel like they've been doing that, and they just getting more consistent with it, just being able to sustain drives. Like I said, when we're tired, they've been doing real good, being consistent on knowing their assignments, knowing who they got to block and when they have to block them. So I feel like they've been doing a great job, and they show growth. I feel like the younger guys have showed great maturity. I feel like we're in a good position and we're going in the right direction.
All right, thanks, James.
All right, that's going to wrap us up for today. We will see you all tomorrow.